Hey y'all, welcome back to the Bear Cave. I'm Pete, and today we're going to make a Copycat recipe. It is gluten-free, and it is the Copycat of Crumble Cookies Pecan Pie. Crumble Cookie is a brand that has the huge cookies. It's been all over TikTok recently. They're huge, and they're super bad for me because they're a lot of gluten, so we decided to find a gluten-free recipe that cuts all that out. So if you want to see how we made it, continue watching. Alright, so we're going to start with our wet ingredients. So we have half a stick of butter and 4 ounces of cream cheese. And we are going to go ahead and mix this all together till it's all the way beaten. Alright.
So we nuked it for 30 seconds and then she whipped them up.
If you want to use a stand mixer, just go until they're fluffy. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of keep whisking, and I'm going to add my vanilla. That was a teaspoon of vanilla, and I like to mix in between everything. Okay. And then we add 1 egg. And again. Now, because this is a gluten-free recipe, we are adding almond flour. And that was 2 cups of almond flour. And then half a cup regular sugar. Then we have a teaspoon of baking powder and a pinch of salt. Then a 1/3 cup of powdered sugar, and we're just going to go ahead and mix all of that until it's combined and until it forms a dough. Alright, so the oven just beeped, which means we're right on schedule. So we're going to go ahead and scoop, and I've already sprayed the pan and I sprayed the spoons, little trick. What we're going to do is we are going to kind of make these into discs. I think I might make them a little small. And just kind of make them into discs with trying to make a kind of divot in the middle. Because this is where our filling is going to go. So this is going to be kind of like our pie shell. Alright, so I'm going to do the rest of the pan and I'll be back when it's started. So we had enough batter to do 12 cookies, and we did a set of the 12 mini muffins. We're going to try them both ways. And we're going to go ahead and put them in the oven at 350 for about 10 to 12 minutes. Make sure not to brown them. And the timer is on for 10 minutes. Alright, so they're out of the oven. We ended up doing about 12 minutes in the oven. And we have a medium saucepan. It's on medium heat. And we're going to go ahead and start adding everything for our filling. So we have a cup and a tablespoon of packed brown sugar. And we have a 1/4 of a cup of cornstarch. And we're just adding it all together, and we're going to whisk this until it starts to kind of melt a little bit. Just my personal preference. Yep, so we just mix it. Alright, so in here I have a cup and a 1/4 of water. And we're going to take this, since I have 2 egg yolks, and I'm just going to beat these 2 together really quickly. Alright, and I'm just dumping that in there. It's crazy. Alright. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add salt. I have about a 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. And then I'm just going to go ahead and mix this together for a second. Alright. And then I'm going to add 2 cups of chopped pecans. There's one. And they don't have to be exact, they're pecans. Alright, I'm going to start together. Alright, and now what we're going to do is we're going to pour it over our brown sugar and cornstarch. We're just going to pour it over, trying to not make a mess. Alright, and we're going to stir this constantly until it becomes thickened. And then we're going to take it off of the medium heat about a minute before it starts to boil and bubble.
12 minutes in the oven. We pulled them out, and then we took another spoon and divvied it down in there so we have a nice little well for our caramel sauce. And then these ones we just used our thumb and pushed in.
Alright, so it's been about 5-ish minutes on medium heat. And I traded out the whisk for a spoon so I can get everything. And all of a sudden, once I switched, everything got remixed in and all that, and it started to get super, super thick. So we're going to let it go till it's about to start bubbling. And it should be a dark caramelized color by then, and we're going to just start scooping it in the cups. So it's about that time to take it off the heat, and our butter and vanilla. And as you can start to see, we're starting to bubble. So this is actually perfect. We're going to go ahead and take it off the heat. Alright, we've taken off the heat. And I'm still trying my best to keep stirring. I'm going to stop. And my assistant's going to help me. We're just going to drop in 3 tablespoons of butter. And while that's being incorporated, I'm just going to eyeball about a teaspoon or so of vanilla. And we're going to stir that until it is all combined. Alright, so our mixture is actually kind of cooled down. It took us a little bit to get these out of the pan. So what we're going to do now is we're going to fill them in little divots. Taking about a tablespoon to each. Just really filling up. Like for the bigger ones, I can probably add a little bit more. Because we have a lot of the mixture. Alright, we're going to let these just cool down in the fridge. Alright, so they were cooling for about 5 minutes. So they're all cool now, and we're going to try a cookie. You want to try a cookie or a bite?
A bite.
Get a bite. I'm going to try a cookie. Okay. Cheers.
Go.
It looks like a pecan pie. No? You don't really taste the crust, you just taste the filling. Mm-hmm. The crust is very, well, especially with those. Here's a bite of the crust. I don't think the filling is like overly sweet for as much as we put on there. The crust is kind of like a shortbread.
Mm-hmm.
Like a sugar cookie
Mom, try
type deal.
It is the consistency of a sugar cookie with the caramel filling.
Mm-hmm.
Thumbs up.
I recommend. Alright. Always remember, there's 2 rows in cooking. Did it taste good? Did y'all have fun? Rock on. You and my friends are awesome. And I'll see you next time. Bye.